Hey, what's up everybody? This is France over here from Playeressence.com PE Reviews, and welcome to another episode of Playeressence Cross Nintendo. Sorry this one is so late, and I'm sorry that I didn't get my recap up earlier. There was just some other things that happened with the site and some other things, but that's taken care of, and this is probably going to be the new format going forward, and this is going to be the channel you're going to be able to watch it on, so make note of that, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. So, the first thing that we're going to be talking about, I'm going to grab my Wii U gamepad here, is the Nintendo Direct, and basically the recap of the whole thing. So, overall, I thought it was a pretty good Nintendo Direct. There was some stuff that was cool and there was stuff that wasn't, but overall I'm just going to go over some of my impressions as far as what I thought the highlights were, and then if you want the full recap of everything, you can check out the description below, and I'll take you over to Playeressence.com and you can read the full recap that I've done there. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is Mario Kart 8. Now this was absolutely insane. They showed off a new trailer for Mario Kart 8. It's just on Playeressence right here, so that's all you'll see there's just the website. But anyway, they showed off a new trailer for Mario Kart 8, and man, it looked really cool. Now they have all of the Koopalings in there, Iggy, whatever, all of their names, Roy, they're all in the game now, so that's crazy. So the character roster is getting pretty insane here. I was watching a video on Game Explain, their trailer analysis, and they talked about the Koopalings and stuff. And they said this might be like this Mario Kart might have the most characters because we're not even, we're still a couple months away, so there could be more new characters revealed. So this could be like the biggest cast that Mario Kart's ever had, which should happen. I mean, the Wii U has 25 gigabytes of single layer disc, so I'm pretty sure they can fit a ton of stuff in there. But anyway, getting to the Mario Kart 8 trailer, it was really cool. Like they showed off some new anti-gravity parts and some just new arenas, and it just looks so polished and it looks so much fun. They haven't showed off too many as far as like new items in the trailer, as far as what the trailer did, and don't mind the background noise. I got my window open and everything, but it was just really cool. It was just like super cool, and I just love how it looks. I think the graphical fidelity and like the 60 frames per second is really going to make the game, and just playing online and just having a lot of fun. So I mean, like, I was blown away by the Mario Kart trailer. That comes out May 30th, so that's pretty soon. So I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to that. So more news on Mario Kart 8 as it comes, and of course we have a full coverage of Mario Kart 8 on Playeressence.com, so that's pretty cool. So the next thing I'm going to move on to is Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and for 3DS. Man, they showed off a new trailer for Smash Bros, and it was the character reveal for Little Mac. Now this is a character that people have been asking for I would probably say years, maybe if not more, maybe decades, since Smash came out back in in the late 90s. So the fact that he's in there, but not only the fact that he's in there, but he's just like giving the 1-2, I mean, comboing people up. I mean, obviously, projectile, he's not a very long-range fighter. He probably doesn't have any type of projectiles, but he's quick, he's fast, he gets in there, and like, when he uses his uppercut, he's taking some people out. So, I mean, I was blown away by that Smash trailer. Completely hyped for that Smash trailer, especially, like, I like quick, up-close characters. Like I like Fox, I like Wolf, those type of guys. So Little Mac seems to be right up my alley, and some of his moves that they showed were really cool. And they even showed off I think his final smash where he turns into like the Giga Mac from the Wii, not Wii Sports, from Punch Out Wii, which was really cool. So I mean, I just love the trailer. I like Little Mac's moves. He has a little tornado like dragon punch where he spins around and combos you up after he hits you into the air. So I mean, that's pretty cool, but it seems like his recovery is pretty garbage. So he's not really much of an aerial fighter afterwards. So I mean, like, as far as ledge play goes, he's probably not your man. But up close, combo heavy, quick, fast, light, I mean, yeah, Little Mac is he's the man for that. So that was pretty cool. So there's probably going to be a lot more new reveals and stuff to come in the future with Smash Bros. That's coming out 2014, probably a fall title, the big fall title for this year. So pretty cool. Alright, the next thing I want to get into is Game Boy Advance Games. Yes, Game Boy Advance Games on the Wii U. Now, they've already showed off basically like a list. You're going to get, like, as far as the Japanese list, you're going to get Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, I think that's what it's called. You're going to get, what else are you going to get? You're going to get Metroid Fusion. There's quite a bit of titles. Super Mario Advance, like the one with Yoshi in there from the Super Nintendo. you're going to get plenty of good titles coming out pretty soon here. So that's in April that's coming out, and that should be rolling out in all regions around that time. So that's pretty good. I mean, I'm really looking forward to Golden Sun. They have Golden Sun on the Japanese release, and they say Golden Sun's going to be out on there. So, man, I've never played the Golden Sun on the Game Boy Advance, and I don't have any means, legal means to play it the way that I want to play it. But now I will, especially with this new deal. So that's pretty cool. That's in April. Hopefully Golden Sun makes it over to the American one as well. And I think the prices for the games are $6.99. So I think, I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's what it seems like, at least from the translations. But yeah, not a bad price. So I'm really looking forward to playing Golden Sun if I get a chance. And then DS games are probably still coming. That's probably more of like a fall thing. So maybe they put out the next Golden Sun too. That would also be really cool. Alright, so that's Game Boy Advance games coming. Let's see here. We're going to move on to, oh my gosh, such a hype trailer, Bayonetta 2. Now, as you guys know, Bayonetta is one of my favorite games of all time. I absolutely love Bayonetta, and the fact that they're having Bayonetta 2, the trailer that they showed off, that you're actually fighting Sage. Now, these Lumen Sages, you thought that they were done, you thought that they were extinct. Nope, there was one left. So they pretty much explained that in the trailer. And not only that, but you can tell from the previous build, from the E3 build compared to now, the game's graphics have gotten way better. And not only that, but the frame rate, the backgrounds, the details, everything is pretty much better in the game. I mean, it has just been tweaked, and it's just 60 frames. It's so smooth. And that trailer that they showed off, and they started to show off some more details too. If you hit the description below, head over to the Platinum blog. They showed off some more infernal combos as far as what you can do with Witch Time and stuff like that, and torture attacks. Now there's new mechanics, and I'll give you one of the new mechanics that they showed off. They basically talked about where you, and they showed it in the trailer too, where you can now use Wicked Weave combos. Before, you would build up, like, by doing Witch Time, you would build up your meter, build up your magic meter, and then you'd unleash a torture attack. But now what you can do is, instead of unleashing like a torture attack that's basically pretty much a one-hit kill almost all the times, you can actually unleash Wicked Weave combos, like, constantly. So that's really, really, really cool. So I'm glad that they added that in there. So yeah, I'm so hyped for the Bayonetta trailer. I'm so hyped for Bayonetta, and we could be getting that sooner than imagined, because on the Platinum blog, the game's producer said that that's targeting a summer release. So hey, I mean, it could come out this summer. That'd be a great summer title. All right, and next we're going to move on to some of the Wii U eShop stuff before I get into my last things that I really want to discuss here. So the first thing that I want to talk about is NES Remix 2. So this is awesome. NES Remix is one of my, I love that game, and now we're getting NES Remix 2, and that's in April, and it's going to have a lot, I think, a better batch of games. April 25th for $14.99, and it's going to have a Kirby's Adventure. You're going to expect Super Mario Bros. 3. There's all sorts of cool games in there. So it's more of the later Nintendo games, and hopefully they keep on building upon this till they get like the Super NES remix and N64 remix. That would be awesome. I doubt they'd do like a GameCube or even up to N64, but a Super NES remix would be awesome. But anyway, pretty cool there. And also this, if you get this NES remix, it also gives you Super Luigi Bros, where you go from right to left instead of left to right. So that's pretty cool. And he also has this really high jump, so that's awesome too. I thought that was really cool. Another one of the highlights for me, and this is just one of my personal things, is Child of Light. Just basically because of the gamepad, and you can have like your map and your customization. Like I said, the gamepad really works for RPGs. That's just my belief. But yeah, Child of Light is coming out this April, and like I said, it is a fantastic title. I'm really looking forward to that game. It's an RPG. It's a Western developed studio, a Western studio, but their take on a Japanese RPG. So that's really cool too. So yeah, looking forward to that. And that's let me see here. That is, yeah, this April. That is this April. All right, and the last thing that I want to talk about for this episode is probably the most boss thing in the whole episode. Let me see if I can find it on here too. Was Monolith Soft's X. I talked about it. I made a video saying that we could see some more footage on the game, and boy, did we see some more footage on the game. It was absolutely phenomenal. Like, it was, they showed off just basically like the combat in the game, and it was just looking so good. It was looking fantastic, actually. So yeah, that was some really boss footage, and I had to put it up right here real quick so you guys can see some of it. But yeah, Monolith Soft's X, I mean, the footage that they showed off, like the fact that, okay, you're on foot, you're on ground, and then you're going, you're kind of slashing, you're kind of putting enchantments, then all of a sudden, boom, you pull out a machine gun and just start unwailing on these beasts. And then, you know, you're doing that for a while, you kind of switch back and forth, and all of a sudden, you get into your mech, and then just start unloading your gun on them. I mean, that was, to me, was the highlight, was the absolute highlight. Plus, I mean, the Smash and Bayonetta was good too. But that Monolith Soft's X footage was just too good. That game just looks so polished. It looks so great. I mean, the draw distance, the horizons, the mechs. I mean, it's always been like the Gundam game that I've always wanted since I was a kid. I've always wanted like a Gundam game. Because, you know, a lot of the Gundam games, like, they're not just, like, skilled inside the Gundams. They're actually skilled, like, fighters and stuff, too. But the fact that you can get out on foot, slash people up, then also get into your mech whenever you want. He switched back and forth. It just brings the whole Xenoblade battle system to a whole new level. Like, I'm so hyped for that game. In the Japanese Nintendo Direct, they did say it was 2014 type of title. And hopefully they can get this game out in 2014. Maybe like a December release would be great, right before, like somewhere, you know, around Christmas would be really good. Maybe a little bit before. Smash Bros in November would be fantastic. Bayonetta summer, maybe Hyrule Warriors October-ish. I mean, there could be such a great lineup of games. And from what we've seen here with Monolith Soft's X, I mean, it's just, to me, it's the next level. It's the true next generation of RPGs. I mean, mech. You have the ground combat, switching weapons on the fly. I've never seen anything like this, so I'm super stoked for that game. Cannot wait, and hopefully, you know, hopefully it comes out this year and we can play it. But hey, they need to take the time to make sure it's polished, make sure there's no bugs. So that was my highlight, and that's basically my Nintendo Direct highlights and recap. So if you want to get the full thing, because there was a ton of Nintendo 3DS stuff, but just stuff that I'm not really 100% like, you know, I'm just kind of like, okay, yeah, that's cool, but not the highlights, you know. So if you want to get the rest of the stuff, you want to get all the highlights, just make sure you check out the description below. I'll take you over to Playeressence.com and I'll give you the full link of all the stuff. And they also showed off a new trailer for Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, but I'm already hyped for that game. I already got a pre-order paid off, so like whatever, you know, the game's awesome. And they showed another trailer, they have media, fantastic. Cannot wait for that game as well. But anyway, that basically wraps it up for this week's episode. Hopefully you guys like the new format. Let me know in the comment section, and make sure you check out Playeressence.com. We got all your news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks, and this is how it's going to be going forward. So hopefully you guys are okay with the change. Like I said, subscribe if you're someone new, like the video if you like it, and I look forward to a bunch of new content here on my PE Reviews channel. Trust me, we're going to get things going. I just had a little bit of things that I had to take care of, and I still have some more stuff that I'm going to do as far as the channels go and stuff like that, but don't worry, we're gonna start ramping things up here at Playeressence. All right, so that basically wraps it up here. Once again, my name is Francis. I'm telling you to check out the description below, check out Playeressence, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.